Are you a wellness seeker with a recurring lower back injury that's interfering with your active lifestyle? There is a reason why every time you attempt to exercise regularly or try something new, you put your back out. Most clients we work with at TriBalance who are struggling with recurrent episodes of lower back pain are doing one or more of the following, which I'll hazard a guess, if you're also having this problem, you're probably doing some of these too. In the last 3 months, you've tried various bandaid solutions with at least one of remedial massage, dry needling, acupuncture, manual therapy, or pain medication without much success. You've watched at least 3 different YouTube videos teaching exercises for lower back pain that felt good at the time, but got confused by all the contradicting advice. You've known for a while now that strengthening your back and core is needed, but even the gym program you tried just seemed to aggravate it further. You even tried reformer Pilates classes because someone told you that that fixed their back, but it also hasn't done the trick. Heck, you even bought a brand new fancy mattress that cost you more than you care to admit, but still it doesn't seem to be getting better. Look, I'll be honest with you, things have changed since the days of going to the physio or chiro for a heat pack and massage or manual adjustment. Decades now of scientific research on low back pain has shown these methods don't work to create long-term results. If they did, then you wouldn't be struggling with recurring episodes of lower back pain. It's also not enough to do just any exercise that strengthens your back. It's about doing the right type of exercise for your specific body with the right technique and at the right intensity and at the appropriate timing for where you're at in your recovery. There's a lot of nuance that needs to be individually prescribed and monitored closely. That's why YouTube doesn't work, or doing a general cookie cutter gym or Pilates program also doesn't work. After working with thousands of lower back pain sufferers in the last 20 years in our physio and Pilates studio, we have found there are 3 components that are needed to fix this recurring issue. Number 1 being to strengthen the surrounding muscles that support the lower spine and buffer the loads absorbed by the spine. As I mentioned, there is nuance to this step that needs to be individually prescribed. Not doing this step is like trying to build a house with a weak frame made from straw and expecting it to make it through a typical Queensland summer without buckling. The second component that's needed is to retrain your method or way of moving that causes you to buffer loads more effectively and reduce the overload on your spine from your daily activities. Without this component, no matter how strong you get in your core and surrounding muscles, you'll still likely experience overload of your spine because you have a pattern or a habit of relying too much on moving from your spine. Not addressing this important component is like using a steel frame for your house that may be strong, but then putting the beams in the wrong place to support the force of the walls and the ceiling adequately. Finally, the third component is to soothe your nervous system and develop resilience to stress, and gradually dismantling the stored memory of your pain in your brain. This step is commonly brushed over or overlooked altogether and is crucial for anyone who has experienced lower back pain for 3 months or more, which is the time it takes, according to extensive scientific research on pain, for the brain to hardwire into its circuitry a map for the pain pathways you experience, creating like a muscle memory for pain. Not addressing this step is like, sticking with the house analogy again, it's like tuning the smoke detectors in your house to pick up on the subtlest detection of smoke. Even lighting a match would set it off. The protectometer in your brain becomes overly sensitized to load and fires off a signal like a highly sensitive smoke detector, causing alarm bells to be going off all the time and causing you to live in a state of hyperarousal and stress. All three of these components have to be done just right, and this is what we cover in depth in our 60-day Physio Pilates program for lower back love. If this sounds like what you're needing and you're ready to take the action that's going to get you off this injury hamster wheel, then I'm really glad you found your way here. I look forward to connecting with you at your initial appointment and getting you started on your way to a healthy, resilient low back and enjoying your active lifestyle again. I'll see you there.